Yo, investing family, back at it once again. Favorite entrepreneur, your boy official Tyree Samuels. And I know, before y'all get on me, your boy's been gone for a little bit, but we back at it in action, dropping content as frequently as I possibly can, right? Don't want to go ahead and say I'm going to drop it every single week if I'm not. So we're going to be going back at it. We're going to dive into the cryptocurrency today. So for you guys that, maybe are trying to look for some coins that you've heard about that you're not able to find on Coinbase or things of that nature, I'm gonna show you guys another crypto platform that you guys are gonna be able to tap into to be able to get some of those altcoins that maybe the big boys don't necessarily have just quite yet. So if you guys are interested, make sure you stay tuned for the next clip. I'll see you in a little bit. Peace. All right, bet. So we're back at it once again. As I told you guys before in the previous clip, we are going to be talking about a crypto exchange that you guys are going to be able to purchase altcoins from. What is an altcoin? Okay, an altcoin is basically going to be pretty much anything that's not Bitcoin for the most part, right? An alternative coin. So you've been hearing about quite a few of these on the internet and things of that nature, but the ones that are going to be verified a lot of times are going to be on the bigger exchanges, kind of like a Coinbase. And what we're going to talk about today is actually going to be called Crypto.com. But ironically, it's actually an app, which I think is pretty funny. So before y'all go any further, make sure y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because even though I'm not dropping videos as consistently as I should, whenever I do, you're going to be mad that you weren't the first person to get the notification and your homeboy didn't watch the new video I dropped and you didn't because your notifications was turned off. Now, with that being said, what I'm about to do is I'm about to go ahead and grab my other phone, okay? And I'm about to go ahead and do what I do. And what I do is I'm about to go ahead and screen record. So let me go ahead and hit that screen record in 3, 2, 1, bam. All right, so I'm about to go ahead and throw that up on the screen. Now, what I want you guys to focus on is if you look at this app, this blue app with the lion, looks like Mufasa a little bit. That's going to be Crypto.com, but as I said, it is going to be an app. So if you do try to go to literally Crypto.com, it is literally going to say, hey, go download the app, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and click on Crypto.com, right? And my battery is not too far from dying, so we're gonna go ahead and keep it pushing, right? So the thing I really want to be able to show you guys is going to be pretty straightforward, okay? Now, whenever this first pops up, as you guys can see, they are going to give you the ability to get a virtual card. So if you guys do not know, you can actually apply for a card to be able to use transactions as far as like crypto with Crypto.com. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'll just hit get card just to see what it shows. So I can just go ahead and skip to this part versus waiting for it throughout the video. So as you guys can see, I can look at the top. They have Midnight Blue. The Midnight Blue is going to give you back 1% cash rewards. You are going to have a monthly withdrawal limit of about $200. You got contacts, payment, pay anywhere, Visa is accepted. So these are actually Visa cards. So this is going to be the future of cryptocurrency, but in the form of a debit card. So get used to it. Next thing you're going to have is the Ruby Steel. Okay, so remember, the Midnight Blue has 1% cash back. Ruby Steel has 2% cash back. And you also get up to a $12.99 reimbursement from Spotify. So that's a perk to where it basically makes Spotify pretty much free. No monthly charges, no annual fees, no delivery fees. And instead of only a $200 withdrawal limit, you're going to be able to have a $400 withdrawal limit. And it actually comes as a metal card, okay? The Midnight Blue comes as PVC, all right? Then it keeps going up, okay? There's levels to this. You have the Jade Green and you have the Royal Indigo. The Jade Green and the Royal Indigo are going to represent the same card, but you're actually going to get 3% back. They are going to give you a reimbursement for Spotify and Netflix. Spotify up to $12.99, Netflix up to $13.99. You're going to get 10% stake rewards, okay? You're also going to get the Airpoint Lounge, which is something I have on one of my credit cards through Chase. So as you guys see, the stake rewards are going to get up to 10%. No monthly, annual, or delivery fee charges. And on this one, you actually get up to $800 as far as a limit for your withdrawal, okay? Let's keep it pushing, all right? We're then going to have the Icy White or the Rose Gold, okay? Now, with the Icy White or the Rose Gold, what you guys are actually going to notice is this is going to have 5% back. You're going to get an Airport Lounge visit with a guest included. You're going to get 10% back on Expedia, 2% back on crypto earnings extra, and you're going to get 12% for the stake, okay? They're going to give you Amazon Prime, $50 reimbursement every month on Expedia, and all of the other perks that you already previously had. And as you can see, no charges, and you actually get a $1,000 withdrawal limit. And then the final one, the big boy, I guess this is equivalent to the black card, okay? So this is going to be the Obsidian. All right. I don't know what difference it makes if you do. Oh, okay. So you could do with the stake or without the stake. I'm pretty sure you would just choose with the stake. It doesn't really make sense to not choose it. So you'll get an 8% cash back, which is the highest one of them all. You're going to get a reimbursement on Spotify, Netflix, Expedia, Airbnb. That's pretty cool. You actually get a $100 reimbursement every month on Airbnb. You're going to get 2% more in crypto earnings. You're going to get 12% on the stake. And you also have the airport lounge with the guests included. And you can also do up to $1,000 for the withdrawal. Keep in mind, the withdrawal limits are stated, basically meaning if you withdraw more than this in a physical month, then you will be paying a 2% additional fee therefore after. All right. So just so you guys can see, that's going to be the example of that. If I actually hit select, just to kind of show you guys maybe how this process works. Let's go ahead and hit continue. Excuse me. I don't want to hit purchase and hold just because I don't know if that's actually going to charge me. So I'll leave that up to y'all and y'all can go do a little bit more research. So there you go as far as debit cards, as far as being able to get into the future. Still got 7%. Let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and start off on the home tab, okay? So if we start off on the home tab at crypto.com, I'm gonna select the settings, right? You can see my name, Tyree Samuels. You can see I can update my name, phone, email, the currency, app customizations and things like that. I can do passcode settings. I can do the two-factor authentication, which I am going to turn on after I get off this video. I did not notice that I had it off. Please make sure that you guys, oh, they got an anti-phishing code. That's pretty cool too. So please make sure that you guys turn on the two-factor authentication for anything that you have, Facebook, Instagram, your bank account. That's really the only way in the future you can stop or try to prevent hacks from happening. Can't technically stop it, but you can definitely go about your way to try to prevent it, okay? So that's gonna be the settings, right? Now, if you guys look at the home screen, what we're gonna actually have is they'll actually give you $25 if you refer this to a friend. So if I click on that, I can agree and share now. It'll actually let me share that, but it is gonna be dependent on, your friend is gonna have to actually, make some deposits and then purchase some crypto. So it is unfortunately not just gonna be sending it to somebody and them creating an account. They have to actually invest, okay? So where you see it says total balance, I'm gonna be honest, I don't necessarily invest a lot using crypto.com. I mean, there's nothing on here. So I'm gonna actually start doing it because there's a few coins I've been getting on other platforms that this is a little easier to use. So with crypto.com, if you see where it says favorites, you're gonna have some of the top dogs. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, they even have their own personal coin, which is called CryptoCoin, crypto.com coin, okay? So you guys can see the percentages. Bitcoin's currently up about 3.5%. Ethereum's up about 7.5%. Cardano's up about 4.5%. Bitcoin's at 66,000. Ethereum's at 4,000. Cardano's at $2, okay? So if I scroll, you guys can see all of the top gainers, okay? What does the top gainer mean? The top gainer means over the course of the past 24 hours, these are going to be the cryptos that have extended or that have profited the most. So as of right now, you have CRYTPO, which is about 25% up at the current market value, okay? One of the popular ones we also have a little bit lower is going to be Solana. Solana is definitely a really popular coin. That's up about 13%, okay? So at the bottom, they also have a tab that says crypto news. So you guys can stay up to date with all the crypto news just by looking at the bottom. Now, the next thing I want you guys to be able to focus on is at the top where it says trade. You can obviously either buy or sell. So if I'm going to buy some crypto, it'll let me choose what coin I want to buy. So if I know exactly what I want to purchase, I'm gonna go type it in. So if I want to buy Bitcoin, I'm gonna go type in Bitcoin. Okay. You do have the ability to add a debit or credit card, which you see you'll have the option to do here. Obviously, you can also transfer crypto directly into here so that you can be able to go ahead and take advantage of it, right? So you also have the crypto wallet, and then you have the fiat wallet. So these are going to be different wallets that you guys will be able to use. So if you set up a currency, you can actually put United States dollars in here if you want to, right? And then from that point, you guys will be able to use that to be able to purchase crypto. Now, the easiest thing to probably do, in my personal opinion, is just go ahead and purchase it, pretty much using the actual crypto. So if you want to buy Bitcoin, how about you just go ahead, deposit some Bitcoin into the account, and then that way you can go about purchasing the actual Bitcoin, okay? Now, the next thing I want to be able to show you guys is going to be, let me see. So the next thing I want to be able to show you guys is going to be this. If you hit transfer, that's going to allow you to deposit and withdraw. So if you actually want to be able to deposit, you can either deposit crypto, right? You can deposit crypto in the form of United States dollars or European, or you can you can deposit fiat, which is United States dollars or, physical currency, or you can deposit crypto. So make sure that you guys are actually going about doing this the proper way. But I'm gonna be honest, it might actually be a little easier to just do it through the trade screen. So if you know, okay, I want to go ahead and buy $10 of Bitcoin right now, you could just go ahead and pursue that transaction ASAP. All right. Now, the next thing we want to be able to focus on is if I click on where it says pay, these are going to be the rewards. So, assuming that you guys go about getting, one of those cards, this is where your points would actually accumulate and actually see all the information up here. I currently obviously don't have the card, so I don't have any points. If I click up at the top where you see that little message bubble, that's going to basically be the customer service. So you can start a conversation, ask questions. Y'all already know how customer service works. All right. Now, I can actually click on where it says see all, and it's going to show me all of these coins in order. So as you guys see, there's literally thousands of coins, but they're only going to have a certain amount in strategic order, okay? So let's now go to where it says accounts, okay? So where it says accounts, notice, if you guys actually had crypto, it would be placed where it says accounts, okay? So if you had crypto, it would be in your crypto wallet. If you had fiat currency, it would be in your fiat wallet. They also give you the ability to apply now for the card, as we already went over. But as you guys can see, this is going to be where you guys can actually check your total overall balance, okay? Next thing you want to be able to look at is if I actually hit this button in the middle that actually has the symbol of Crypto.com, you guys are going to be able to see the wallet, the track, the fiat, and then reoccurring buys. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. In my personal opinion, if you click on where it says reoccurring buy, a lot of people don't realize oftentimes you're probably going to forget to continuously buy your crypto. And the thing that people don't realize is you want to practice something called daily cost averaging, okay? I'm still going to make a video on that. I have not done so yet, but I will. Daily cost averaging basically means you want to be able to average out the overall price by consistently buying small amounts over the course of time versus, putting in a big chunk that you can't consistently afford to invest, okay? So as you guys see, set up crypto purchases weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. Invest crypto automatically without the stress of time in the market. So it's almost like auto pay. So if you know you want to invest $50 a week, you can automatically have it withdraw $50 a week out of your account. So as you guys can see, these are going to be the accepted cryptocurrencies where it says accepted that you can actually do this method with. The frequency you could do as minimum as weekly, you could do as long-term as monthly. Active reoccurring purchases, you can only do up to 5 reoccurring purchases on specific cryptos at a time. The minimum purchase is going to have to be 50. So if you guys know you want to invest 50 a week, 50 a month, 50 bi-weekly, then you know that the minimum is going to have to be 50, okay? And then all of this other information, you guys can take your due diligence and, look upon it yourself. Please make sure that you guys, take the advantage of this information because it's going to actually benefit you. So as you can see, it's even going to allow me to choose what coin I actually want to do the reoccurring payments with, and then I can basically go from there, okay? So next, what we're going to look at, if I go back, all right, so if you want to spend, you can obviously do pay. That's obviously going to count for the card. You have earn. The earn is basically going to be staking. So if you guys have no idea what staking is, once again, I will make a video for that as well too. But staking is basically going to be the concept of you guys being able to make money off of the crypto that you already own. So just imagine if you were able to buy a crypto, you left it in the broker, which is the only way that you can make money, and they're going to reward you by giving you more crypto. So say, for instance, you started staking Bitcoin. Say you staked $30 worth of Bitcoin. Say after the course of 3 months, you've now accumulated another $10 of Bitcoin that you didn't actually have to do anything for. That's actually going to be a benefit, okay? Now, the final tab is going to be the track tab. So we're basically already done with the Crypto.com app. Is not necessarily a whole lot to go through. So with the track screen, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to be able to track, the different types of coins. So if you guys actually click to where it says large cap next to where it says favorites, I can select small cap. I can select top performers. Okay. And basically so on and so forth. Worst performers. So if you guys want to see the cryptos that are performing the worst, it's going to put that list here. Right. And keep in mind, the list is basically going to be towards the bottom. So if I go back to small cap, as you guys can see, all of these are going to be our small cap coins. If I go back to large cap, All of these are going to be our large cap coins, okay? You know, clicking on some of these things at the top, so I can go from light to dark. So if you guys look at the top left-hand corner, if you want to have it dark, you can do it like that. If you want to have it light, you can do it like that. If I click on the square with the yellow dot, these are going to be my alerts. So one more time, if I click on the square with the yellow dot, these are going to be my alerts to where it's letting me know the price surges in Bitcoin. And then finally, obviously, if I hit the bell, I can set up alerts. So basically what you guys can do, I'll show you an example. So if I select Bitcoin, okay, if I select Bitcoin, excuse me, I can actually select a price I would like Bitcoin to give me a notification. I can select a price. I can also select a percentage gain. So if I want to get a notification whenever Bitcoin, you know, goes 100%, I can get an alert for that. I can set the alert one time, once a day, or repeatedly, okay? So make sure you guys are definitely tapping into Crypto.com. As I said before, Crypto.com is a good choice to be able to use for all you individuals that maybe are having difficulty finding some of those coins that you can't find on Coinbase. So I'll give you an example. There's going to be a coin called VeChain or VetUSD. That's going to be one of those coins that's been doing a whole lot of upward movement, but it's not currently on Coinbase. So if you want to be able to purchase it, you might want to start tapping into Crypto.com. Now, with that being said, if you guys were able to come to this video and you learned something, and hopefully you're going to start applying the information that you learned, because we know knowledge is not power, applied knowledge is power. Let me get y'all to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Because as I said, YouTube needs to see that you see that I see that you guys are taking something from this video, so they keep rocking with your boy. The next thing I would appreciate is if you guys can go ahead and hit one of those thumbs up so that YouTube can see and then put me in the algorithm so that you guys can keep seeing this handsome, young, educational face. Let me get you guys to go like, comment, share this video. If you know it helped you, go ahead and share it with somebody else so I can help them as well. And then finally, as usual, I'm gonna see you guys at the top, not from the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. See you when I want to be you. Peace.